Hey guys, what's up? So we're going to be looking at word problems today, and it says in a worded problem we have to translate the English sentences into a problem dealing with the stated arithmetic operations. Okay, so let's look at this example. It says a grocery store bought 57 cases of sweet drinks. Each case contains, let's put a comma here, each case contains 24 cans. How many cans were bought altogether? Okay, so there are 57 cases and each case contains 24 cans, right? So to find the total number of cans, right, all we have to do is use multiplication, right? Multiply 57 cases by the 24 cans in each case, right? So 4 times 7 would give us 28, and 4 times 5 would give us 20, so 20 plus 2 would give us 22. Then this 2 here, we'll put a 0 here as a placeholder. 2 times 7 would give us 14. So that's 1, 4. 2 times 5 would give us 10. Plus 1 would give us 1, 1. And then we'll add these. So we're going to get 8, 6, 3, and 1. So the answer is 1,368 cans. Okay? All right. So pretty easy worded problem. Let's look at another worded problem. Okay, let's look at another word problem. All right, guys, so let's look at this next worded problem. And it says, if a school day is 8 hours long, how many minutes are there in a school day, right? Well, we know that there are 60 minutes, right? 60 minutes in an hour, right? All right, so all we have to do is multiply 60 by 8 hours, and we should get our answer. All right, guys, so all we have to do is multiply 60 by 8 hours, and we should get our answer, right? So this 8 times this 0 would give us 0. 8 times 6 would give us 48, okay? Yeah, so it's 480. So the answer is equal to 480 minutes are in a school day, okay? All right, guys, great. So let's look at another example. All right, guys, so let's look at this next example. All right, it says, I bought 7 mangoes costing 125 cents each and 5 apples costing 225 cents each. How much money did I spend? Right, this is really important. A lot of people don't do this in real life, guys, and it's a real problem. You need to know how much money you're spending, you know what I mean? All right, so let's look at how much money I spent today on these mangoes and apples. All right, so it's 125, right, cents multiplied by 7 mangoes. So let's just multiply that. 7 times 5 would give me 35. 7 times 2 would be 14. So that would be 17 plus the 3, right? So that's 7. 7 times 1 would give me 7 plus 1, which is 875. Cool. 875 cents. Then I have to add this to the apples, right? The total number of apples I bought. So 225 cents multiplied by 5 is for the apples. So 5 times 5 would give me 25, right? And then 5 times 2 would give me 10, plus 2 which would give me 12. Then 5 times 2 would give me 10, plus 1 which would be 125, all right, cents. So I have to add these two now. So let me just add them. 1125 cents plus 875, right? And this 5 and 5 would give me 1, 0. 7 plus 2 plus 1 would give me 10, which is 1, 0. 8 plus 1 plus 1 would give me 1, 0. And then these two ones added would give me 2. All right, so it's 2,000 cents, which is the same thing. If we divide it by 100, we should get it in dollars, right? So it should be $20, right? And 0 cents. Cool. So I spent $20. buying mangoes and apples today. Okay. All right, guys. So let's look at the next example. All right, guys. So let's look at the last example here. And the last example says a light bulb was tested by being on continuously. So just left it on continuously, no turning it off, right? And it says if it failed after 45 days exactly, for how many hours was it working? Okay. All right. So we know that it took 45 days exactly for it to stop working. And how many hours are in a day, right? One day has 24 hours. We all have the same 24 hours in one day, right? So all we have to do to find the number of hours it was working for is multiply 45 by 24, right? So 4 times 5 should give me 20, right? 4 times 4 should give me 16 plus 2, which should give me 18. Then I'm going to put a placeholder here for this 2. 2 times 5 would give me 10, right? And 2 times 4 would give me 8 plus that, plus 1 would give me 9. So that's 180 plus 900. So I would end up with 1080, right? So, right, it should be 1080 hours it was working, okay? Or better worded, it was working for 1080 hours. All right, that sounds better. All right, guys, so we finish word problems now, and we're gonna move on to fractions next. All right.